The story of mankind is a story of constant migration. All over the world, in a bid for a better life, millions of workers are moving from their troubled, impoverished homelands to the richer nations. Today in Europe, there are around 28 million migrant workers, many millions of them without legal papers. Called the undocumented, it's estimated that at least 500,000 irregular migrants enter Europe every year. And nowhere is this phenomenon greater than in Spain. Trade unions and human rights groups estimate there are over 1 million undocumented migrants in the country, mostly from Latin America, the Maghreb and sub-Saharan Africa. Often they live in appalling conditions and face widespread labour exploitation, racism and social exclusion. Spain's principal trade unions, the General Union of Workers and the Workers' Commissions, are now leading the fight to bring legal status and worker rights to the country's undocumented migrants. This film, much of it shot undercover in Spain and Morocco, highlights some of the key issues facing us as we respond to the challenge of mass migration and the plight of the undocumented. At their closest point, Spain and Morocco are only 15 kilometers apart. But in the last 4 years, some 10,000 people have drowned at sea trying to make the crossing in small wooden boats called pateras. Paying €1,000 each, 30 migrants may be packed aboard a flimsy patera for the dangerous passage. They call this the graveyard of Africa. At the inlet of Cariat near the city of Nador on Morocco's northeast coast, we secretly filmed mafia people smugglers preparing a run to the Spanish mainland. These powerboats can cover the 160 kilometers distance in just 3 hours. Their pilots flaunt their impunity and charge around €5,000 for the clandestine dash across the Mediterranean. Just down the coast from Nador squats the Spanish colonial enclave of Melilla, a rump of vanished empire. A European city too, despite its homage to the late Generalissimo Franco. As Spanish territory, Melilla is a magnet for thousands of migrants from sub-Saharan Africa, the Maghreb, even Bangladesh. For every dollar we give Africa, Africa gives back too. Economic globalization, unfair trade and debt have only deepened poverty in the developing world and triggered even more clandestine migration. Other migrants flee civil strife and civil war, the lack of opportunities, the debilitating inertia of corruption and poor governance at home. These men have undergone terrible hardships to arrive in this hellhole. Many have trekked thousands of kilometers across war-torn frontiers through burning, freezing desert. They have been robbed, beaten and starved by traffickers and police alike. We talked to a group of Bangladeshis living in this government transit camp, holding over 700 men, women and children. Anar Cooney, a 26-year-old student from Dhaka, paid $7,000 to be smuggled to Europe. And you tell me that the mafia treated you very badly, they beat you?
Very, very badly, because sometimes, many times they beat us, many times. Sometimes 7 days, 8 days, no food, only water. If we want to take, if we want to say him, please you give me water, he'll beat me.
Yes, some bit, mafia. Speak, give me food, kill.
You were in a tanker
Yes.
You were hidden in a tank?
Yes, sir. Me inside tanker put oxygen, me cross border India, Pakistan, because Pakistan-India border now too hot. There Kashmir is the where now, Kashmir, India. This place very dangerous crossing. Me put this time oil tanker, put oxygen. Me cross. Mafia people no give it, no nothing. Me speak, they people beat me. My clothes, my expired money, my everything carry these people.
And my friend have one is dead in Sahara. I have one friend. He's come from Bangladesh, went to Spain. His Sahara is dead. Same me, 22 maybe age. Very cold is Sahara.
Spain's present-day socialist government has now begun a process of regularization, hoping to solve the chaos of clandestine immigration. After lengthy consultations with trade unions, the church and employers, the Partido Socialista aims to give legal working papers to over half the estimated 1 million undocumented migrants in the country. Border controls, meanwhile, have been strengthened and forced expulsions stepped up. But nothing, it seems, can stop the flow of people. From the mountain of Gourougourou, just inside the Moroccan border, Melilla lies tantalizingly close, and Europe just across the sea. 700 West African migrants live in squalid camps on this mountain, with nothing but their determination and scavenging skills to sustain them. A lookout watches for Moroccan police raids and gangs of youths who regularly attack them with volleys of stones and burning tires. Around 100 Francophone Africans from Mali and the Ivory Coast shelter here. At night, in small raiding parties, they try to leap the frontier fence with homemade ladders.
You know, everybody have sickness. Everybody. Because the food we are eating is not good food. You understand? You see this...
The police Moroccan.
They slap him. Police... he said that the time he want to jump down, to enter to Melilla, you understand me? Now that place they catch him, they slap him, you understand? Yes, they slap him to take him outside. Not only that. But this is the gun. Is the gun. This is the gun. Ouais, ouais, c'est ça. This is the gun.
Fortress Europe, a barbed curtain that divides something from nothing. Tonight, like every night, bands of refugees from Gourougourou will try to jump the daunting barrier that separates poor Morocco from richer Spain. Among them is Tambok, a 15-year-old war orphan from Guinea-Bissau in West Africa.
Aquí la vida es muy difícil. Cada vez los policías de Marruecos vienen a Gourougourou para tomar los gentes. Tenemos mucho miedo.
So we picked these guys up about an hour ago, walking along the main road near a town called Farkhana, which has a principal border post between Morocco and Melilla. They were carrying 2 long poles, which I immediately assumed were the basis for a ladder that we're going to construct. time is now approaching 12 o'clock Moroccan time, which makes it 10 o'clock Spanish time, which is one of the principal hours for crossing over because it's a guard change. Yes, I can see the fence again.
Hay otras personas que van para ver las guardias. Hay unos guardias para cuando otros van. Si no hay guardia, nosotros vamos a continuar para sangrar.
Night retreats. Only one of 15-year-old Tombok's group has made it to Melilla. 2 have been arrested by Spanish border guards. ¿Y mañana? ¿Tú quieres otra vez?
Sí, yo voy a volver. Porque si yo pienso el camino de mi país aquí es muy lejos, yo estaba muy fatigado, trabajo para tener dinero, para venir aquí, hay muchos problemas.
Led by young Tombok, the group heads back to the mountain sanctuary of Gourougourou. Some 4,000 unaccompanied minors without papers are being held in Spanish custody. Many are Moroccan street kids. They stow away on ships and ferries and risk their lives by hiding under lorries bound for the mainland. Children like 12-year-old Tufi.
Me ha quedado 2 días después salir, en el camión, en el puerto. Y ya está. 2 días nada más.
La vida sin documentos es muy difícil.
¿Y en España? ¿Qué posibilidades tienen ahí sin documentos?
Sin documentos, pero en España sin documentos también puedes trabajar. En muchas cosas.
Pero solamente ilegalmente tú puedes trabajar, ¿sí?
¿Ilegal?
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Porque no tienen papeles.
Ah, no tiene papel y no puede hacer nada.
Pues legalmente, sí.
Pero tú eres un pobre, te quieres buscar la vida, no puedes tampoco.
Sigue.
La policía te pillan, te matan, te palos, te sueltan. Y mañana otra vez te pillan. Siempre con lo mismo. No puede vivir ahí. Si no tiene dinero, no puede. No puede hacer ninguna cosa.
¿Y tú eres muy triste?
¿Cómo?
Guau.
Claro, mucho.
¿Tú quieres volver a casa a ver a tu mamá o...?
No,
Que la
nunca. Marruecos. No voy a volver nunca. Marruecos no vale.
Undocumented migrants who make it to mainland Spain find illegal low-paid jobs as domestic workers, construction workers and agricultural labourers. If work is available, it is often demeaning, dirty, difficult and dangerous. 19-year-old Yves from Mali, like many, has reaped a bitter harvest.
El problema es de papeles, porque sin papeles tú no puedes trabajar. Sin trabajar tú no puedes la comida, ¿cómo que tú puedes recibir la comida? Sin papeles tú no puedes vivir, porque tú no puedes saber en casa. No hay en casa, tú no puedes vivir bien.
Undocumented migrant workers find themselves outside the protection of the law.
I do about 14 days work, 15 days work. They did not pay our money. We come at morning time, they did not pay our money. They told us at evening time. We came now, they cut our money. Because the first day we come here and start work, they told us they will pay us about 32 euros. 6 hours work. We do that. After they came, they cut our money. They told us they will pay us about 27 euro for 70 centime.
Undocumented workers say there's been a big rise in xenophobia since Madrid's M11 terrorist bomb attacks.
Nous sommes des victimes. La deuxième des victimes, les victimes pour les morts, pour le train, et nous sommes les deux. Deuxième place, des victimes. Mais pourquoi ça? Faut la police le contrôle, oui, les papiers, non. Allez, afuera. Afuera, Bangladesh, al Kenya, al Mali, al Maroc, à l'Algérie. Mais pourquoi ça?
La gente dicen que aquí hay democracia, hay justicia, pero yo personalmente digo el contrario, porque tengo derecho a tener mi papel y tengo todas las pruebas necesarias, pero no, todavía no.
Not all is bad, though. These workers are among the 20,000 Eastern Europeans who have signed proper contracts in their countries of origin to harvest strawberries in Andalusia, and they enjoy full trade union protection.
España es un país que necesita inmigrantes para que su agricultura salga adelante, pero necesitamos una inmigración ordenada, la necesaria y con condiciones. O sea que nosotros queremos que los inmigrantes que vengan a España vengan ya sabiendo las condiciones que van a tener. O sea, y a partir de ahí, a trabajar todos juntos pues para que esto se lleve a cabo y no se produzcan situaciones de miseria y de malas condiciones como se están produciendo no solamente en esta campaña, sino en cualquier campaña agrícola que se da en este país.
Thousands of undocumented migrants are drawn to eastern Andalusia to work in the vast concentration of plastic greenhouses near Almeria. Around 40,000 pickers toil in this sea of plastic, a quarter of them without papers. The trade in fruit and vegetables is worth €2 billion a year. But undocumented workers see little of this wealth and are willing to work for as little as €20 a day.
Somos un poco tierra de paso. El trabajador llega, está un tiempo aquí, hasta que regulariza su situación, y hay algunos, no se puede andar, el 60 al 70% se quedan, y el 30% restante, digamos que nos utilizan como plataforma para ir al resto de Europa.
Comisiones Obreras runs several pro-migrant projects in the Almeria region, language classes, skills training, cooperative business ventures, and a free advice and legal centre.
But with this one is okay?
No, this one is to renew. When it's finished, the contract, they renew with this paper. This one is the last one, February.
Yeah.
But they are put until February, April, May.
El empresario se aprovecha de la inseguridad jurídica que tienen estos trabajadores, del miedo que estos trabajadores tienen a poder reaccionar ante una situación abusiva de explotación o de injusticia. Y el empresario sabe de esta situación y se aprovecha pues con jornadas muy largas, con salarios muy bajos y a veces en situaciones de esclavitud, en viviendas infrahumanas, y bueno, creemos que no corresponde con una sociedad moderna.
Construimos una política de inmigración al margen completamente de la situación de los países de origen, y eso a largo plazo no tiene ningún efecto positivo. La gente viene por múltiples razones, vendrá por razones políticas, por razones sociales, por razones económicas, etc. Si no hay una ayuda, y hablo de ayuda real, a los países de origen para fomentar su desarrollo económico, social, democrático, político, no podemos esperar que pare el flujo.